Thanks so much for joining us for the Seed Workspace virtual open house. I'm Candace, and joining us from Seed is Ricky Fleming. He is the leasing agent from this awesome new co-working space. Hi, Ricky.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Thanks so much for giving our viewers this awesome opportunity to see inside Seed and get some great information about everything that you have to offer there.
Awesome. Thank you for joining, everyone. My name's Ricky Fleming, and I'm the leasing agent here at Seed Workspace. And I work with small and large businesses to provide flexible, efficient office space.
Very cool. I want to remind everybody that we are actually having an awesome giveaway today during this virtual open house. You are actually giving away a free day pass to come experience Seed Workspace firsthand. And all people have to do to register, to enter, to get a free day pass is to check out Seed Workspace on Instagram, check out Seed Workspace on Facebook, like both pages, and comment on either one. What is your favorite thing about Delray Beach? And then after this virtual open house, later on this afternoon, we will randomly select a winner. Pretty cool. So don't forget, go on there right now, go to Instagram, Facebook, give us a like and give us a comment. So Ricky, tell us a little bit about what you do there at Seed Workspace and a little bit about the space.
Absolutely. So Seed Workspace, we provide flexible office space. And what I mean by that is the typical office lease locks you in for an average of 3 to 5 years with almost zero ability to get out of your lease without any hefty penalties. And here at Seed, we recognize the need for move-in ready spaces that offers agreements as short as 1 day. This makes it an ideal business service to try out and see how you like it. And giving your business the flexibility to adapt is key in today's world. With everything going on, all the craziness and whatnot, you need flexibility.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're in a pretty prime location. Can you tell everybody about what makes your location so great?
Absolutely. This location really cannot be beat. It's located right off of 95, less than a mile from Federal and Dixie highways, so offers direct proximity to major commuting highways. It also helps that we're very close to the beach, downtown Delray, and the entertainment district on Atlantic Ave. So if you're with a client and want to take them out and show them some entertainment, you're just a few blocks away from all the nightlife. It's great. To make things even better for the Seed team, the plaza contains everything you could need. Really from groceries, Whole Foods, the massage place downstairs, gyms, high-end and affordable dining. The plaza is anchored by Whole Foods with phenomenal dining options like BurgerFi, Papa Giuseppe's, Ponky Company, which is all directly below us here.
That's so great. People can just kind of drive, park, go to work, and then they don't even have to worry about driving for the rest of the day. They have everything right around there. Yeah. That's awesome. I want to say hi, Denise. She just joined us. And if you have a question during this virtual open house, by the way, please feel free to ask and we'll try to address it as well. And don't forget, give us a like on Instagram, Facebook, comment what you like about Delray Beach, and you'll be entered for a free day pass. So Ricky, nowadays, we're in this kind of weird, wonky environment with a lot of people working from home and very concerned about COVID-19 and safety precautions. Can you tell us a little bit about what Seed is doing to make sure that people feel safe if they do want to come in and work there for the day or get a spot for the month or for the year?
Yeah, we take sanitation very seriously here. All the common areas are wiped down daily and sanitized. A full deep cleaning of the space is done a few times per week. And we ask that you wear your mask when you're not at your working space, whether you're in an office or at a desk. Just please be courteous of your neighbors. When you're not at your desk, just put on your mask. Our desks are divided with plexiglass dividers as well. Excuse me. And all of our desks are spaced out way more than 6 feet apart. We really make it a point to keep the health and well-being of our team as the #1 priority here in these times.
That's awesome. Well, we did promise everybody a virtual open house. So we're going to give everyone a little tour. I just want to make one note. So you can see the front of the space right there, and kind of right greeting people as they walk in is a big red box. So I do want to just mention to people that you're having a food donation drop-off, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But can you describe what we're looking at here?
Absolutely. So when you walk in the main entrance, you get off the elevator and take a left here, and you can see We got the Seed Workspace sign. This side of the room of the space is going to be more of the daily and what we call the hot desk side. So if you're coming in for the day, and this is where you're going to be seated, you can see a gentleman there that has a hot desk. It's for the month. Hours are 8:30 to 5, Monday through Friday on this side, which is great. You can see some dividers. Everyone's spaced out, well apart.
Yeah.
As you rotate the camera, you can see we have the plexiglass dividers.
I really love the interior design of the space. It's so clean and modern.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's all furnished with Herman Miller furniture. There's not a single office or space here where you have to bring in your own stuff. So it's move-in ready. It's great, especially for new startup companies that don't want to carry the overhead of going out and having to get all the supplies and chairs and desks and whatnot. It's perfect for you to just come in, move-in ready. You come in today and start working.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I think we may have frozen up a little bit on our virtual tour over there. So maybe we can try and get that working again. But I think, to your point, it's kind of cool that you have everything there. You have the furniture, you have the Wi-Fi, you have the coffee. People just need to bring their computer, basically.
Absolutely. Every single desk here has the Ethernet hookup as well. It comes with the Wi-Fi, obviously, but you could also be hardwired in from anywhere you're sitting here at Seed, which is great, which is an added benefit. I don't think a lot of places have that offered, so it's great. I know a lot of laptops today may not have the Ethernet port, but it's great if you have a monitor and you want to set it up on your desk. It makes it very, very easy to hook up and join.
So what are we looking at now? I know we're kind of freezing up a little bit on that camera, but what are we looking at in this space?
So that's where the receptionist usually sits. Madeline is our receptionist here. She's here most of the times throughout the week. Sometimes you might catch me sitting there working.
Awesome.
If you look straight off the elevator, that's what you're going to see. It's going to be the first thing you see is be greeted by someone. So if you do have an office, let's say down in what we call Suite C on the other side of the building, sometimes people walk in and a little surprised by how big the place is. So we always have someone sitting there to help direct your clients. So I would say we have a company called Contract to Close Solutions, and she deals with a lot of local real estate professionals. And sometimes they come up and they have no idea where, because she's the furthest office in the back. So it's great. Usually we always just direct them and guide them to where you're going, so you don't have to worry about your clients missing their appointment.
That's really cool. I mean, you don't have to have that added expense of hiring a receptionist or getting an office space where you have an area where someone can be greeted. You just have that right away. And hey, Angie. Hi, Lena. Thanks for joining us. And hopefully we can get that signal back up and working so that we can see the rest of the space. But what type of business people do you think Seed Workspace is the best for?
Oh, it's great for small startup companies. Whether it be local attorneys, real estate professionals is a few. We had Apex Insurance was in here. We have an insurance company. Telehealth companies is great. Someone who does maybe marketing or online design. Tech companies it's great for. You just sit down with your computer or laptop. Those places are great. Financial firms are even great to be in here, whether it be accountants or whatnot.
That's great. Hey, Gigi, thanks for joining us. I do want to point out that red bin that you have right in the reception area that we were just looking at a minute ago, and just remind people that through the month of August, Seed Workspace is a food drop-off location for the Eat Better, Live Better nonprofit, which is located in Delray Beach. And their goal is to improve child health through an array of offline and online nutrition education delivery models, which I think is really cool that you guys are able to be a drop-off location. So if people have donations, they should just swing by, drop them off into the bin. And the Eat Better, Live Better people told us that they are specifically looking for certain things. And those things are marinara sauce, peanut butter, rice, dried beans, dried oats, and pasta. So how convenient is it that people can actually, if they don't have any of those items at home, they can come by, go to Whole Foods right next door and drop it off in the donation bin and really be doing a great thing. So that's awesome.
Great.
What are we looking at now over here, now that I think we have the feedback?
So you step in here, this is our break room. The light's right on the right. Here you got free coffee, free espresso, water, sparkling water. You got a fridge if you want to bring your lunch and have it cooled. We have a microwave for it. It's great. And if you keep going to the right, we have our copier and printer, which is all included with your membership here. Free copying, scanning, printing, anything you need. Basically there. You got a hole puncher, stapler. We have all the goods for your office needs.
That is awesome. And so now that we're talking about what's included, can you tell us a little bit about the rental rates?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have desks starting off at $425 a month, which is great. Desks are a really good option for, say, startup companies who don't necessarily need the higher overhead price of an office, who can work from a desk but want to get out of the house and be productive in a professional work environment. You can see here a few of our offices right here. These start off at $12.50 a month. But the thing that really separates Seed a lot of other places is, again, how you started off the conversation, is the flexibility. Some people, maybe they need an office for a couple months before they move out of town, or we have the snowbirds coming down in November, December, or January, who have businesses, maybe would say based in New York, but want an office space for a couple months while they're here in Delray, escaping the winter up north. You can be here for 2, 3, 1 month, whatever is needed for your business.
This looks like a really big space.
Yeah, this is nice. This is a double office that we have here. The great thing about all of our offices, there's only 2 offices that don't have windows to the outside. So you have a ton of natural light coming in everywhere in the space, which I think is a really huge plus. No one wants to sit inside feeling like they're missing out on the beautiful South Florida sunny days. So it's really great. It helps too. I think me personally helps me keep me awake. If I'm sitting somewhere where there's no natural light coming in, I feel like I get tired and distracted a little easier here.
I feel like it's a great space too if you are working remotely from home, as so many people are right now.
Yeah.
And maybe you have a Zoom call that day or a Zoom conference and your Wi-Fi isn't the greatest, or your lighting isn't the greatest, or you have a terrible background. Just get a day pass and come in, and you can use the conference room, you can use a hot desk, whatever you really need to do.
Perfect. And like you're saying, if you want to have a Zoom conference and you say you want to sit in a nice room, this is what we call the Zen Room right there. Feel free to bring your laptop, put your feet up, close the door, and relax and do what you need to do. You can turn the light off.
Zen Room, I like that.
Yeah, this is our phone room too. And the open dedicated workspace it's not a library by any means, but some people like to have privacy when they're on a phone call, where they're negotiating their big deal and want some privacy. Feel free to utilize those in any way, shape, or form. It's available to anyone as a first come, first serve basis.
That's great. There's really so many different options.
Yeah, there is.
Tell us about, I know you have some specials going on right now. What can you tell us about what you're offering?
Yeah, so right now we have a promotion going on. If you sign for 2 months here, minimum, you get the rest of August for free. So say you come in today, your first payment's not going to be due until September 1st, which is pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome. And so, we are giving away a free day pass today on the social media channels for Seed Workspace. Just want to remind people, if you want to be entered for a free day pass, go to the Seed Workspace Instagram page, go to the Facebook page, like both of them, and just comment, what is your favorite thing about Delray Beach? What's your favorite thing, Ricky, about Delray Beach?
Oh, I hate to be biased here, but I think Seed Workspace is one of the best things about Delray.
That would definitely get you entered for the free day pass. We're going to announce the winner at the end of the day today on Instagram and Facebook. But talk about, what does a day pass include and how much is it normally if you were going to pay for it?
So a daily pass is $25 a day, and you get all the benefits as if you were here on a long-term basis, let's say. So you get all the Wi-Fi, wired hookups, for your Ethernet cords, free coffee, free espresso, water, sparkling water, and you're more welcome to use the phone room and the Zen room as well.
Wow, that's fantastic.
The tour is heading down here. We have a few offices down here. As I was saying, the only two interior offices that we have without windows coming from the exterior are these two offices right here, and they start off at $900 a month. It's
Wow,
great.
that's
With all the
great.
storage, with all the cabinets. You can put a little mini fridge right there. You can put your own microwave if you want. You obviously can rearrange the room however you need to. You might be able to fit one more desk in there, or you can just keep it the way it is.
What a great opportunity for people. I mean, really depending on no matter what size your business, whether you're a solopreneur, whether you're a small business owner, I mean, there's a space for everybody, which is kind of cool. Even if you have a small team of 1 or 2, you could get that 2-desk office and really have space to grow and to build your business.
Absolutely. And it's, like I said, I really do believe in Seed Workspace. It's great. A lot of people don't want to have the overhead needed, with other traditional office space. Maybe they think they need 1,500 square feet, but then they come to realize a couple months down the road they don't need all that space, but they're locked in there for 3 to 5 years or a long contract. Seed, it's great. If you have, let's say, 2 offices and you realize you need, a couple more desks, fit your employees, it's super, super easy to add on with no problems whatsoever. That's great.
I do want to just, I don't think we showed it, but where you're sitting right now, actually, we don't want to have like the feedback from the audio, but tell us a little bit about the conference room as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a conference telephone. So it's a speakerphone. So if you have people around, you want to have a conference call, you're able to dial out right on the phone right there. We also have a TV in here that you can easily hook up your phone to if you want to put a presentation or your cell phone. Or your laptop, I'm sorry, on there. Have a presentation.
There you are.
Here. Hello, everyone.
That's a great size. I mean, you could probably fit about 10 people in there too.
Yeah, there's 8 chairs, and we can, of course, bring a few more in, as long as everyone's got their mask on, of course. But yeah, feel free to optimize the TV in any way you need. If you want to sit down here, some people like to even have. We just had earlier someone in here that had a client come in, and they were just sitting down face to face over the table. There's a lot of distance in between, so it's perfect. There's no added cost to have the conference room as well. If it's available, you're able to use it, so there's no extra cost. You can also use the conference room as well, even if you're not a member here at Seed. Let's say once a month you have a meeting or a quarterly meeting or something like that. You can rent out the conference room. It's $100 for the first 2 hours, and then $25 for every additional hour. So $50 an hour for the first 2, and then $25 for every additional hour. So it's really, really cheap conference room to use if you don't have a space to have a team meeting or corporate meeting, whatever the case may be. You don't have to be a member to use it.
That's great. I mean, just such a great resource for really any size business. And just want to remind people, if you want more information about pricing or how you can bring your business to Seed, check out that feed at the bottom. Go to workatseed.com or call Ricky. That's his cell phone number. Or you can always stop by. There's usually somebody there and you can kind of get some information about that. And I just want to also real quick before we head out is to remind people about this big red bin at the front of the Workspace. And that's a drop-off food location for the Eat Better, Live Better food drive. And they really need these specific items that you see right here throughout the month of August. That bin is going to be at the front of Seed, and they're really looking for marinara sauce, peanut butter, rice, dried beans, dried oats, and pasta. And they are an awesome organization that helps reduce hunger for children. And drop that stuff off anytime throughout the month of August, Monday through Friday, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And Seed Workspace is located at 900 Linton Boulevard, and it's inside Delray Beach Plaza, right next to the new Whole Foods Market, which is pretty awesome. So if you don't have those items at home, go swing by Whole Foods, you can buy them and then drop them off, and you're really helping to reduce child hunger, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, company's great.
Anything else? Any last closing thoughts, Ricky?
No, thank you all for joining, and hope to see you soon. Just give me a call if you want to schedule a tour, and I look forward to whoever wins the free pass enjoying your time here at Seed.
Awesome. And here's your last opportunity to win that free day pass at Seed. All you have to do is go to Instagram, Work at Seed, like the Instagram page, go to Facebook, like the Seed Facebook page, and then comment on either one of those what's your favorite thing about Delray Beach. And we'll be giving away a free day pass at the end of the day today. So thank you so much to everyone for joining us. Denise, Angie, Lena, Gigi, Rachel, Eric, everybody that's watching, thank you so much for joining us. And please reach out to Ricky if you have any questions or if you want to lease a space. Bye, everybody.